Yo, 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 it's your boy, back at it like a bass addict. Good morning. We're in the truck, about to launch. Actually back out on the Delta. Hasn't even been that long, and we're getting back out here. So this time, be able to do a full day trip. Hopefully cover a little more water, maybe dial in a better bite than last time. I found some fish, I got some bites punching. Just was a little rusty and they were biting funny, so hopefully we can kind of continue that trend today, get some flipping bites, but it's also possible they'll be on bait. So I have some moving baits tied on, fluke, chatterbait, stuff like that. Maybe throw a topwater a little bit, but who knows? We'll see. Every day out here is different. The tide is it's not the best today. It's kind of dropping in the morning. It's like the peak low is mid-morning, 10 or 11, and then it starts to come up, but I probably will be off the water before the peak high, so not ideal, but we'll kind of just take the conditions for what they are, see what we can figure out, and hopefully catch some good fish. So stay tuned. Oh, hello. Somebody came up and kissed it. Oh, damn it. Right where he should have been too. As soon as I moved it, got a little excited. One clump of tulies on this whole bank. Of course, there's a fish sitting right there. I would usually throw a double buzz out here or like a quad blade, but I'm just trying something different. I've had couple crawlers for a while and just haven't really fished them very much. Kind of a unique style of bait, but I know people catch big ones on them, so just giving it a shot. And it's kind of nice because you get that same sort of plop and bubble trail, but then you can pause it, you can twitch it like a kind of like a slower moving topwater as well. So you can get multiple kind of triggers for those fish. But I'm just going down this riprap bank. It's kind of more jagged stuff. Got some low light on this side, so I just figured might as well throw the topwater. Oh, there's one. Little guy. Right on cue. Alright, don't get me. He got it good. Little guy on that, I think it's a raid crawler. Not sure what it's called. My buddy picked it up for me, but little guy to start. Yeah, just going down this stretch while I have some shade and just kind of paralleling these rocks, seeing if anybody's home. Already got a couple bites, so it's a good sign. Hell yeah. They're smoking this thing. Another little guy. It's fun. Fun deal. And I think probably just having the 2 sets of trebles on there, probably catching some of those fish that you might miss on the buzzbait. Just even if they swipe at it or they're small ones, and a lot of times they just come up and bump your buzzbait. But those trebles on there, they come up and try and touch it. You're getting hooks most times. Another thing I like with this crawler, seems like you can, you know, cast it up to your target and then let it sit there. With a buzzbait, it's like you got to immediately start your retrieve, and sometimes those fish just aren't active enough. It's out of the strike zone so quick. So you're catering more to those active fish. This you can just cast up there, let it sit. Maybe they get interested, they kind of swim up on it, and then you twitch it or you start your retrieve, and then they'll do their thing. But just a different approach. But it's nice to get a couple bites and get some confidence. Seems when I do that really slow crawl, that's when I'm getting my bites. When it's really chugging, maybe it's a little too obnoxious. Just enough to get those wings flapping. I don't think. Little one. Another little guy. I should tell you, don't be afraid to throw a big bait. It's a pretty sizable profile on that topwater, and all 3 of those fish aren't very big. I wish I would have got out here a little earlier. Got that real first of light bite. Maybe could have got another big one, or a big one. Oh, damn. I thought I was stuck. Fished the whole time. Little tiny guy. Chatterbait with the Whiptail shad. Yeah, I thought I had grass on there. I'm like tugging on him. Little guy. Same cast. Probably a bunch of them up there. Better one. A little better. Not that much better. Solid one. Chatterbait. That was that same cast from a different angle. It's probably just a little hole or a hard spot in the grass. They're just stacked in there for whatever reason. 3 fish from that same little spot. I haven't got bit anywhere else. First cast with the swim jig. I was like, let me throw that up there. Stop biting the chatterbait. Instantly got bit. Chatty. I'm throwing that golden shiner pattern jackhammer, 3/8 ounce, and a green pumpkin shad, whiptail shad. We do have golden shiners in here. That's kind of one of the bigger bait fish forages that those bass and striper will key on. They're not always around. They're kind of only in certain areas at certain times, but so I just thought might as well imitate that kind of special forage, and it's getting bit. I also kind of like the gold blade when the water's a little stained. It's a little much for me in the clear water, but yeah, when there's a little stain to it and you get that gold blade, I like kind of how it looks. First flipping bite. I'm not sure if that was a bite or not, but it felt weird. Oh, one had it. That was a fish. Just eat it. Stop picking it up and dropping it. Still a little early for the punching, but the stuff looked good. And the tide's dropping, so figured I'm that's why. That's why he was missing it. He's freaking tiny. But yeah, I figured I might as well flip it while the water's high enough. Got some good depth under there. And the sun is up, so there'll definitely be some in here. It's not, probably not as good as it would be later in the day. But Should do the job. Damn it. Come on, fish, y'all playing with me. They're messing with me. That one stole my claw. Sometimes they'll hold on to it and swim forever, and other times they're just like, eat it. As soon as you go to set the hook, they spit it out. But either way, it's a good sign. We're getting some bites. With that tide dropping, and the flip bite should, in theory, get better as the tide gets lower and as the day warms up. They should just get in those mats even more. Big one. There we go. That's a little fat one. That fish is built so weird. That was a football on the Rascal punch skirt. He looks like he's built like he should be a 5-pounder, but he's probably only like 2 3/4. Pretty one though. Thank you. Chill out, buddy. Little guy. Fun bite though. Just flipping at all these little clumps. There's like these more isolated clumps. Pretty good size, can definitely hold a few fish. I pitched in there, I saw one swim out, and then I pitched to the back, that back half, and caught that one. That one smoked it on the fall. That's how you want them to eat it. I didn't even check that one. I just felt that thump. Just sit on him. He was already swimming out of the mat. There's one sitting right there. Oh, that was a good one. Well, we made our way down on the island side, the shallower side, flatter side. Now I'm gonna make my way back through on this side, on the riprap side. It's a little steeper. So we'll see if they're on both sides or if it was kind of just particular. But these mats should have some good depth to them because it's a little more sloped on this side. Quick release. Quick release. Back to back. There's a good one. All right, there we go. Little 3-pounder. 3-pounder on the Rascal. Thank you. Finally got us a solid one. Still not a big, but better than what we've been catching. Trying out a new hook. I think it's the Owner Haymaker, I believe is what it's called. But so far, hookup's been pretty good. Oh, I forgot to mention, thank you everyone for supporting the channel. We just hit 4,000 subscribers yesterday. A really big milestone for me, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you guys, so really appreciate. Oh damn. Striper boil. But yeah, I really appreciate the support, all the feedback on the videos, all the comments, the likes. If you follow me on Instagram, I will have a giveaway coming up, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go do that. It's still Bass Addict. You can find me on there, and yeah, I'll be giving away some cool stuff. Definitely will be giving away some Netbait products. My buddy Drew from Bass Layer Baits is also going to be throwing in some A-rigs to go in the giveaway, and yeah, we'll see what else I want to throw in there, but it's going to be a pretty good little giveaway, just to say thank you for all the support, and yeah, much appreciated. If you aren't subscribed, of course I welcome you to join the family. I'm just a local Northern California fisherman. I grew up fishing the Delta and a lot of the smaller local lakes in the area, and I just love bass fishing. So if that's your vibe, definitely subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and come along for the journey. Isolated mat. Little turd. Oh my God. That fish just came out of nowhere. Come on. I just want a big 5-pounder to just shoot up out of there. Eat this thing. Definitely gonna be using this thing next year. I know you get out here on a good high tide in the spring when those birds are in the tules, just pitching these pockets around these tule clumps. Yeah, it'll catch a big one for sure. Just got off the water and turned out to be a decent little day. Definitely didn't catch a bunch of big ones, but had some good numbers. We kind of started out throwing the crawler in the morning. That was pretty fun. I've only caught a few crawler fish before today, so that was cool to see that engagement, and I'll definitely be throwing that more in the future. Definitely out here too, with all the birds that get in the tules and stuff. Then we got a few chatterbait fish, and then the rest was all just punching, which was really what I was hoping for. I didn't get the big bite I was looking for, but a lot of fun just flipping in that heavy cover and pulling those fish out of there. I kind of lost count, wasn't really keeping track, but we caught a good number of fish and a few solid ones in the mix, so can't really ask for much more than that. It felt good to get back out on the delta for a full day, cover a little bit more water and swing on a few. So yeah, solid day. But as always, I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.